tonight. Nice, quick and easy one because we had a few issues with the other people we were going to have on, so we're going to hopefully get them on next week. But look, welcome to the show, a politically incorrect show about all things Speedway. Tonight, I managed to find a man who's just turned up in Tauranga, having absolutely no idea this was going to happen. We decided to grab a camera, and we found a man who's well known at Bay Park. Craig Richards, how are you, mate?
Very good, thanks.
That's good. Hey, welcome to the show.
Well, yeah. Great surprise.
You obviously didn't realise this was going to happen.
But hey, you just know when you meet a guy like this, and you know, it just happens.
This guy here. This is a guy that's won a couple more championships than you've won.
Most definitely.
But he's not actually as good a driver as you were.
But I tell you what, he followed for a while, but then he took off and passed us. So, like,
well, he's certainly not a
great
follower
man
anymore because he's racing a love lady, not a hypermag.
well, dead right.
Now, this man here, I happen to know that in your shed, in Pyro, I guess, or is it in Whitianga, you've got a little yellow Kevin Moore built chassis that, you know, theoretically could just have that engine that I know you've got slapped in it and you can come racing. Why won't you come and play with the boys on the dirt?
Well, that's a big thing. Well, yeah, as you know, my brother Stephen and Grant, my brother-in-law, and that they're racing their tar seal stuff, and they've chosen that route, and I've opened a camper van business and stuff like that, me and my wife, and it just hasn't worked out.
So where's the camper van business? Is it Whitianga?
In Whitianga, Coastal Campers.
So if you want to grab a camper van,
www.co.nz.
that's got coastal campers in the middle. So
you see it on the side of this man's van.
Or you see it on the side of the Freightliner, front of the Freightliner, and the side of the car. And tell you what, I'm sure that those campers are fast. We could race them.
Talking about racing campers, did you get a chance to race any campers while you were over in Australia?
Definitely.
Yeah. Did you take him with you? Has he been on one of these?
No, we couldn't take him because we actually needed a trailer to carry the pallet of Steinlager.
Well, he's not. He's drinking beams at the moment. So look, you've been away from Speedway for five seasons.
Basically, I think about 6 years. I think since 06.
Would be that, yeah.
So what have you been doing? You've been obviously playing with camper businesses, but I know you've been buying and selling and still flicking away.
Been around the world, and seen a whole lot of different stuff, and opened our own business and my own car yard and stuff like that. So no, we've just been concentrating on.
Are you selling Toyotas?
Core stuff? Well, hey, it's Toyota or nothing, isn't it?
Now, is it the 86? Is that the new, what's this new Toyota that's come out? You'd know about that one.
We've sold 3 of them through the family business so far in teams.
Have you had a skid in it yet?
No, wouldn't fit. Apparently they're quite small, but
they wouldn't be able to get his ego in them.
Here's the deal.
I'll get it in.
All right, so we've got a deal for everyone.
Here's the deal. It's my wife.
Tell her you're busy.
Look, keep it rolling.
That's the one.
I'm on TV, honey.
Karen. Oh, it's my boy. He's saying good night.
So I just found James from the 2NZ Saloon Car Camp, the on-site caterer's car. James, I couldn't help but notice, but you're using a cutting disc to grind without a guard.
You know, Osh approved.
You're a very good person when it comes to Osh, aren't you?
Oh, shit, yeah. It's a tried and true method.
Standard Speedway practice, I take it?
Yeah, it is. No, definitely.
So we've got the boss over there actually doing some work for a change.
When did he turn up?
He's been here a little while. What are you cleaning there, Brent?
Oh, thanks, mate. I've just woken up. Thank you.
Brent McClymont, you're not another Waikato in the hand?
No, but I'm getting there.
So what are you cleaning at the moment?
Basically, yeah, we've got sponsor stickers all over the car, and yeah, it's one of his.
So you got a sponsor sticker under there?
Yep.
Do you mind if we take a look?
Have a look, man. Help yourself.
All right, so under here, I believe there's a sponsor sticker. Oh, look, there we go. Good old Graham Hughes from Sportsweb Photography in Matamata. You got a lot of Matamata sponsors, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, no, it's he came on board last year and takes some awesome shots, and yeah, no, it's good to have him on board.
And of course, you've got Tony Hubel from that does all the graphics, but we've got no graphics on the car right now.
No, there wasn't many panels left after Big Cole finished it off at Paddy Tonga.
Of course, talking about that one there, I was behind him and he was looking as loose as can be. He came through and had a bit of a hit with the wall, well, with tyres.
Yeah, I think he was blaming you actually in the Super Creek car.
Is that because, like, I mean, of course I'm a Maori boy. You think it's a black thing?
I think he was a bit scared, yeah.
It was scared. I was going to take him. You know, he was just so slow. You know, he certainly wasn't team boss yourself.
No, it was just a matter of time that you did take him, but I think he got a bit keen and he saw you in his mirror, you know, and you know, he just put the foot down, getting away from you.
Talking about mirrors, we don't run mirrors in this class here. I take it he was running one that day, eh?
No, I think more like the Super Creek car might have had one. I'm not too sure. He might have had a mirror on his helmet.
Well, actually talking about that one, there was certainly a mirror in there. I saw him from behind and thought, this guy's way too loose. He's going to take out the side of the car I was in.
We just thought, let him go and see what happens, and it did happen.
Well, as the cripple from Paddy Tonga was saying when I was in there, he was like, you know, look, he's loose, and then he just bang, he takes this big smash, and as he said, you know, there's one less car down there. There was one to go.
Yeah, pretty much that sort of opened up the podium for yourself. So yeah, it was a pretty good finish from you.
Well, being a Photoshop man, of course, if I didn't get on the podium, I could certainly get up there pretty quick by applying the face to the shot.
That's right.
So we're talking about Paddy Tonga, of course, and the crash that young Cole had, who cruised for you. He managed to take the award that Lou Weimer got the year before.
Yeah, he basically sat there as Lou went in the run before, and he said, that's one thing I don't really want to bloody do. And obviously went out there, got all four wheels and the loose marbles, and yeah, she's all over when you're like that out that wide.
Hey, so looking at your car, it's looking quite naked at the moment. Of course, no panels or anything on it other than the sportswear photography sticker. What are we doing?
It's getting a refresh, Pro Blast, painting it and sandblasting it, and new paint from Link Up Paint Supplies, and basically a few new bars and other bits and pieces, and yeah, she'll be back. You know, boys will be busy putting it back together, you know, next couple of months.
So many changes to the car, like you went so well. We've got Cromwell this year.
Yeah, there will be some changes, but yeah, basically we're just going to trial and error a few little things that we tried last year and just fine-tune that. James has got a few things up his sleeve and Weaver's magic.
Well, he's certainly the magic man, I guess, young James. He's always got a book in his hand or something he's reading or a website he's looking at to make the car go faster.
Yeah, look, you can't do it without guys like James and that, and we've got a great team on board the crew, and you know, good family behind us, you know, wife Hayley, and yeah, like you can't sort of do it without them.
Look, 5 years it's been since you've last wore the 5M, which is actually your number. A lot of people don't realise that. It's been 2NZ, 1NZ, 2NZ, 1NZ, 2NZ again this year with Jeff Barron coming through and Kiki to take the win. Yeah,
no, he, you know, it's been a great sort of 5-year run for us, and we hope to carry it on this year. It's all about getting out there, and you know, we're out there to win as a team sort of thing, and hey, you know, like yeah, we're happy with the top 3 out of so many cars, so we'll be aiming for that top 3 right when we head to Cromwell.
So of course, talking about Cromwell, we've got the Hypermac chassis down there of young Daryl Ainsley, and another 5 car, the 5T car. He'd be a man to watch.
Yeah, definitely down there, but we're taking hopefully a lot of North Island good cars down there, and yeah, it's going to be hard for everyone down there. So, but he's the man to beat down there at his local track, so it is definitely going to be hard. He's driven there a lot, so yeah, it's going to be good.
Of course, back at home at Bay Park, where we're, of course, from, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top 5 cars came through from us, so we'd expect to see some of those guys going down to Cromwell to take on that championship.
Oh, definitely, and Bay Park's a place to be if you want to run with the best in the country. Look at Dan Corrin coming up from Gisborne, tying up from Gisborne every week. He did that, and look, you know, look at the season he had last year. You know, it just shows you running with the good cars make, you know, you get some good racing.
You find that at Bay Park, of course?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. No, it's awesome there. Everyone's going fast. You know, 5 years ago, you know, you'd lap some guys, you know, but now you're all on the last lap, you know, so you're all on that sort of one straight, one corner sort of thing. So.
Oh, that's good to see, Brent. So, of course, the K-Mac car is it's in its 5th season, or 4th season, I think. Is there in 5th season this year? Any look at moving on to anything else in the future?
If anything, yeah, like Kerry builds an awesome car, and he's still building them now, and yeah, the guys that have got his cars are going really, really well. So we're happy with it, and yeah, it's a good, strong car, really strong.
We're talking about some of the guys going fast. Of course, we've got our local man in Murray Bowles, but also we've got Scotty Lansdowne and Handbag in the 46A, who's a big threat out there. Oh,
definitely. You know, all those guys, Handbag especially. He's a hard racer. We've raced years ago in Auckland, Waikaraka Park days. And he had the old Monza that back then driving the balls off it, you know, but now he's got the new car, new gear, new technology, and he's definitely going fast, all right.
It's a pretty car, isn't it?
Oh, it's nice. Just needs a bit of pink on it.
He does eat a bit of pink, and of course, Handbag, he's a very, very good man, and he can see the joke in anything. And I hear you went to Lady Gaga with him recently.
Nah, it wasn't me. It must have been someone else.
So the girls went to Lady Gaga with him?
Yeah, all the girls went.
So, including James?
Yeah, no, tell you the truth, we all went, and yeah, what a great night.
I tell you what, if Lady Gaga was a chick, I would certainly give her one.
Yeah, well, I don't know, you got to ask yourself.
Look, it's fantastic to talk to you and the on-site caterers, RMD, Rawson's car. Good luck this season, mate. I'm sure we're going to talk to you a lot.
Yeah, thanks, Steve, and yeah, thanks for Mary Maid Productions. Awesome for a good job and getting our name out there and our whole team out there and sponsors and that. Thank you.
Just one more thing. I was pretty quick in Paddy Tonga, eh?
Yeah, you were, Steve. I must admit, we were watching you.
That was probably you in the 98 M Super Creek car. You were flying in that. Let's talk about that actually quickly.
Yeah, it was good. At the end of the day, Brian Fraser gave me a bill in the old Phantom, and yeah, it was a nice car, plenty of power, nice to drive, and yeah, it's just a shame that I wanted to keep going, but I think we did 28 laps, Brian said, and yeah, maybe next time it might be in the Super Phantom, hopefully. Well,
hopefully, of course, with Dean Waddell running the Phantom as well. You actually tore the tyres. The tread was falling off it with you out there.
Yeah, I think that must be a special tyre that he imported, Brian Fraser, from Phantom race cars to, you know, a real sticky, soft one, and it just fell apart, I think, at the end of the day on the hard track.
All right, look, Brent McClymont, again, thank you very much for talking to us today, and yeah, look, good luck for going for number 6 this year of not having your number on the car.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you.
So, Emo, how you been, mate?
Big Emo.
Sorry, good.
How you been, buddy?
I'm been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just on
What's the
TV
go with
doing
these
some
guys?
sort of footage.
Mate, they were supposed to come down tomorrow.
Yeah.
They come. I just got back from
Can I ring you
Gisborne
back
today.
shortly, buddy?
They come down and say, "Oh, we're coming down today.
Okay, mate.
Are you staying the night?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I thought, "Fucking trouble."
Yeah, well,
So they got here at 4 o'clock, and it hasn't stopped.
Now, last time you went up to see Craig, of course, in Whitianga,
Be drunk with pellet.
drunk your pellet.
Most of it.
Was it
I tried
Corona?
Pellet of Steinlager.
It was Steinlager then.
Steinlager.
Yeah.
Can you grab me a Jim B?
Certainly.
So, this guy's a fucking loose unit, eh? Did you actually race with him? It must have been pretty difficult.
Yeah, well, lucky we didn't actually have
Round
to.
the outside.
That's what he did to Mike McIntyre.
Yeah, well, hey, well,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Shane McIntyre.
there's quite a few different ways around it, but you
How'd
always
you find Bay Park? You know, you were a bit of a star out there running that, well, you and Skinny, I think, at the time were probably the forces to be reckoned with. I don't even think anyone knew who Shane McIntyre was at the time.
I think the track back in the day when I was running was very hammered down, and if you gave around through the holes and stuff like that, I think you sort of give up on it. But if you drove the track as hard as it needed to be driven, then your engine and enough car to hold, it's fine.
Now, you've spent probably 6, 7 years trying to forget that moment, but you, Skinny, last corner, New Zealand's Super Saloon Car Champs, one of the heat
Qualifying,
races,
yeah.
qualifying
It was only
night,
qualifying, yeah.
you decided you'd do a Mickey Quinn and decided to get the car airborne.
Well, it's quite a hard case after that because I got my mate Ants over here, and he bought a brand new Skinny Colson car. And we went and stayed down there with them in Stratford, and we had a hell of a ball, didn't we, Ants? You know. And there's no, you know, if you know Skinny, it's race hard or go home. It's the same as my mate here.
Oh, goat over there.
You know,
Go home.
you know,
I remember
it's,
once with Skinny. I
we
mean,
stayed with their place. So.
I used to pit crew on Ben Finnemore's sprint car, and of course Skinny had just started racing the sprint cars, and we had a bit of a tangle. Ben just fed him a right or something. Skinny hit and broke. I think he broke the front end, and he gets out. He storms out and goes, "Who the hell's going to fix my car?" Now, of course, being a sprint car, they're all American. You know, if you take a couple of 3/4 inch spanners down there, you'll be able to fix anything. So I grabbed 2 3/4 inch spanners, went down to Skinny and said, "I'll fix it, Skinny." He looked at me and just like, "Maori, how the hell can anyone be pissed off with you?" And it sort of says what you're saying there, eh? You know,
Yeah, well, it's a Kiwi way, isn't it?
He probably thought you were actually going to come and steal something from it. It's probably more worried about than actually fixing it.
you and your
So-
black thing, eh?
I didn't say
You're
anything about
wearing a
black. I
black
just said
jersey.
about stealing.
This guy here just said to me that he's got an issue with the wind issues that we've got because us Maoris, we've just scored freaking everything now. Like, I'm going to take the ability for white people to talk soon. That's why I'm on here and they don't say a lot. But, you know, you were complaining and moaning the other day about, you know, well, just this morning I think it was. You've got an issue with the fact that I've got the wind now.
Yeah, well, I came around for coffee and all I got was just a... Got charged for it.
You know, the other day,
Oh, you guys.
yeah, we envisage one day,
We're allowed to do this.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
but we envisage one day getting this
But,
politically.
we need to bring a guy in here. My mate Ants. Can he come in?
Of course he can. Ants, come on over,
Come and
mate.
grab a seat over here,
Come on,
mate.
yeah, you're screwed up, buddy. Come.
Just come and cruise with us.
Yeah, just.
Here's a guy that's followed Speedway all his life. He ended up with a brand new skinny Colson car.
Get over here, mate. You look
He's
embarrassed.
come here today to buy an engine that's, Jesus Christ, you've got to be a brave man to buy an engine off this guy.
Yeah, but mate, has it done some work? Has it got some results?
So who we got here?
Yeah, so we got
I'll do a slide job.
We've got ants.
We've got ants.
We've got big ants.
and
Bloody
we got
good
we
mate.
got a little bit of faith in me, mate.
So look, you've got yourself a super saloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're racing out of. Look, he's soft cock. Come sit down.
Whitianga.
Whitianga, that's a good track.
Yeah.
What's it, Mercury Bay?
That was a nice slip
Come
out
take a seat, mate. I love how this works. So, Anne, you're you're racing out of the Whitianga track.
Yeah, I was registered at Huntley last year.
How did you
Not
find
too-
racing with David Royger?
Not too bad. He was well behind.
Did he hit as many people as your mate Richards did when he was racing?
No.
No.
This is the
No.
guy that's going to come and start and run over guys like Emma and that. You
Just
know, like,
just while you're here,
Around the outside.
Craig,
he
look-
reckons he's on the wall.
I've got to ask the Skinny Colson crash that we talked about. Sorry, the crash when you went up and decided to try and tear apart the fence on the front straight at Bay Park. You got given the win for that one there.
yeah, well, there's different stories about that. But it was a big crash.
I've always said I never knew a transponder worked so high in the air.
Well, yeah, of
The
course, it's the
altitude-
Dorian system. That works as a great system.
It's one of those things like we made it through by however means. We ended up running at the back of the
You
field
flew through.
all the way through the qualifying, and we ended up finishing. I think it was about sixth or
You got in the
fifth or
top 10,
sixth at the end of the 25. Was it 25 laps
First time we had
off the back? So I think like
win race.
But
That's
the
a bit of
the next day, that night,
my thumb was all twisted up. But
a
hey, the-
major,
you know.
major thanks to all the crew on their car.
Sure.
Total rebuild.
Now I know.
Everything was just.
Well, me
and
and,
it
me
was
and,
back
me
on
and
the
Kevy
track the
Moore,
next
we're
day.
pretty tight. And I know Kevy shot up to, was it to Pyro or Whitianga to actually give you guys a hand to...
There was a big crew of people that
Yeah.
were there. Like I think
Worked
there was
all
about
night.
8 or 10 people that worked all night to.
But actually,
that
the
done,
car
yes.
came
And
back
got
looking
it.
quite pretty.
Yeah.
You know,
Got
you're-
back on.
you know what's really funny is that your car back then was the absolute rocket
I
ship.
don't think we drunk that night.
That's your problem. You should have got on the piss.
That's the problem.
But,
Far better off.
but what a great crew and everything, like Kevy Moore, everyone that just.
And then and the
went in
biggest thing
behind
about
it.
that, when we went out the next day, even though the car didn't perform very well, the crews and that when I strapped in and drove through the pits at Bay Park, well, the Auckland guys and everything, they were just clapping this shit. They couldn't believe that we got it.
I was certainly surprised myself to see you back. But
Yeah, no, it was. But hey,
you've been
Brilliant.
you've been around. As we've talked about, you've had half a decade off. I still see your face from time to time down at the track. Do we ever get those? Oh, I wouldn't mind getting behind there and teaching Goat how to drive.
guys,
Yeah,
like
well,
this, guys
Hey.
that we made over here, that we got people.
I'm a
I'm
bit
in there-
older
I'm
in
in there
age,
all the
but
time.
younger in attitude.
Now, what are you doing? And
Good.
you
Good
may have
answer.
popped down into the mount today to do something special.
See, goat.
What are you getting? What are you seeing Goat
No,
for?
but they wanted to try and find some cash, so we bought this Red Bull thing off. But
It's quite a good looking table, eh?
Yeah, it is.
We're at 800 at the moment.
So,
800.
Well, you
Sold.
got another text.
sold.
No, I said at the moment.
Oh, come on.
now this is how business
Hey,
deals work,
see,
you know.
it gives
Over a
up
couple
and
of beers, we'll
like,
talk
you
smack
know,
with each other, work out a figure for this amazing Red Bull table, and these buggers here will argue the point about it. This is what we talk about being
800,
politically
mate,
incorrect
set
in the
it
speedway
up.
world. We'll make a show while these guys here had a
Hey,
couple of
put it on
beers,
the net,
and
800.
so right now on the net
Don't
we've
want the
got
showgirls, mate.
a $800 offer from Craig Richards
Yep.
to Ben Jamison for this Red Bull. Yeah, what,
Yep.
so I've got 800 here
4 seats.
and 4 seats.
800. Ooh, 800 at the moment. We're taking bids.
Okay, we've got bids. So, no, we're not streaming live.
Can you do this live?
How I just.
Hey.
So,
I got
800
full
bucks.
gun.
As long as there's not some
You
slapper
sure,
that's
you
sat
sure
on
we're
this
not
side.
live?
Look, you guys are hopeless. Let's talk about some things that are coming up in the Bay Park season then. So on the, I think we've got a few big meetings coming up this season. We've got the midgets coming through in the first one. On the first show of the year, I like why they did it. I can't tell you guys why they've done it, but it's a pretty fantastic reason. We've also got the side chairs coming in for the first time in about 20 years at Bay Park. And Craig Richards, he's going to be driving one night this year. He's going to be driving the Emerson car, the 7M Lovelady car. Jake's back with none other than this man here behind the wheel.
That'll be a jack up.
Now, have you been able to get that?
Jacked up
There'll
on
be
it.
something up.
So there we go. We've heard it first from, is that correct?
You're making the rules, buddy. You
Like,
could.
it's a
Well,
black
if
thing.
that's the case, this table's just doubled in price. She's 1600.
I was thinking
That's
halving.
why we're already up
including
to. That's
damages.
why we're already up to 800.
All right, look,
We're not
guys.
sure.
I
You
know,
got
a
speed
very,
binders
very
going?
brief one this evening. We just didn't have a real good chance to get the guys on. So next week we've got Dean Waddell and his son Sammy are going to come on the show, I
That'll be
think.
cool.
That'll be quite cool. You race a bit with Waddell. Did he smoke your ass like he smoked a few of the others?
He's always impressed me.
Yeah. Did you like the green car?
We own the green. I mean, the green cars in Whittianga, and we're running with a young guy now, and it's going very well.
Sam's been up at the Whittianga track.
The young guy's
Mercury
bloody
Bay track.
brilliant.
No, that's
Nice guy.
Brody Abrahamson.
Yes, no, he's going very well. Season last year, just cruised into it. He's going to open up this year.
So we're going to expect big things in the saloon car field. Of course, we've got Shane McIntyre back. How do you think he's going to go in the saloon cars?
I think
Saloon. Shane McIntyre's taking the step down. Yeah, that guy.
Alright.
Don't tell
Well,
Brent McClymont.
Chassis builders need to carry on, so
The only
whatever.
thing that needs to go down.
He's going sideways.
Stop it.
way.
Yeah, well, yes, I noticed that. He's been eating
Well,
a
he
couple
will
of
be.
Big Ben's pies.
I went out for dinner with him the other night and I had one meal and he had two.
You had
If
curry?
he's going to a 350, he's
He
allowed.
also said that you had a
His
bottle of
favourite.
white, he had a bottle of red. You guys just drank far too much and got home late.
And you shared your pills. Because Red's got a better gout. Fucking needs a better tablet.
All right, look. All right, guys. Hey, look. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that I did ambush style, sent you away to go down to get some dinner. We'll call it liquid food. And by the time you came back, we'd set up a whole lot of cameras and bits and pieces, so we
Would have
could.
been better if you paid for it.
Well, I'm a Maori. I don't pay for anything. In fact, actually, I got a phone call the other day. I've got to tell you guys about this. This is quite an amazing thing to happen. I get a phone call the other day at Sky Television. They said, "Hello, Mr. Steve the Maori. We're wondering if you're We're wondering if you're interested in Sky." And I said to them, "Well, fuck, mate. I've got the land and the sea. I might as well have Sky as well." All right, look, guys. You've been watching DirtWorX New Zealand Speedway, and don't forget, Dirt's for racing. Tar Seal, like this prick here's going and playing it now, is just for getting there. Good night, guys.